Have you ever felt like God is far away from you? Like your prayers are not being heard? Like the more you try, the more distant He feels? You're not alone. Many people go through seasons where God feels silent. Not because He left, but because something deeper is happening. Today, this message is for you. If your heart feels empty, if your faith feels weak, if you feel distant from God, stay with me. Because what you're feeling right now might be the beginning of something powerful. Feeling distant from God is something many believers experience, but very few talk about openly. It's one of the most confusing and painful spiritual situations because you know God is real, you believe in Him, yet you feel disconnected. You pray, but it feels like your words are hitting the ceiling. You read the Bible, but it doesn't touch your heart like before. Worship feels empty, and your spirit feels dry. At times, you may start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Did God leave me? Why don't I feel His presence anymore? These thoughts can create fear, doubt, and even guilt in your heart. But here is the truth: God has not abandoned you. The Bible reminds us that God is always near, even when we don't feel Him. Feelings change, but God's presence does not. Sometimes, the distance we feel is not because God moved away from us, but because life, distractions, struggles, or inner battles have affected our connection with Him. There are moments when God allows silence, not to punish you, but to grow you. Silence is where faith is tested, where trust is built, and where you learn to seek God not only for what you feel, but for who He is. This is not the end of your faith. This is a season of transformation. And today, you will understand why you feel this way, and how to come back stronger. First, understand this: feeling distant from God is not always because of sin. Yes, sin can create separation in how we experience God, but not every dry season is punishment. Sometimes, it is simply life. Stress, pain, disappointment, and daily struggles can slowly take your focus away from God. Distance does not happen in one day. It happens little by little. One missed prayer. One day without seeking God. One distraction after another, until your spirit feels empty. Second, God sometimes allows this feeling to draw you closer. When everything feels easy, we don't always seek Him deeply. But when you feel distant, something inside you starts searching again. That hunger you feel is not weakness, it is a sign that your soul still desires God. Third, your feelings are not always the truth. You may feel alone, but God is still with you. You may feel unheard, but He still listens. Faith is not based on feelings, it is based on trust. Trusting God even when you don't feel Him is what builds strong faith. Fourth, stop comparing your spiritual life to others. Some people look strong on the outside, but everyone has their own journey. God is working with you personally. Your process is different, and that's okay. Fifth, reconnect intentionally. Don't wait to feel close to God again. Start small. Talk to Him honestly. Even if all you can say is, "God, I feel far from you." That honesty matters. Read even one verse a day. Sit quietly and invite His presence. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Little by little, your connection will come back. Finally, remember who God is. He is patient. He is loving. He does not leave when you struggle. Even in your silence, He is still there. Even in your confusion, He is still guiding you. You are not as far from God as you think. Feeling distant from God is not the end of your faith. It is a season. A process that can actually make your relationship with Him stronger. God has not moved. He has not forgotten you. He is still near, even if you don't feel it right now. Sometimes, the silence you feel is not absence, it is preparation. Preparation for deeper faith, stronger trust, and a closer connection. So don't give up. Keep seeking Him. Keep trusting Him. Because this moment could be the beginning of something powerful in your life. Right now, take a second and say this simple prayer. God, I want to feel close to you again. If this message touched you, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more messages that strengthen your faith. You are not alone. And God is closer than you think.